Whoosh! Welcome back to the FOFB, guys. As always, thanks for clicking on. In this video, I will wait to Liebherr to pick up a machine to head back up to Scotland. I parked up empty here at Newark Glory Park. This time here, not too bad, nice quiet sleep, so that'll do it. But because it has rained, I know I'm greeting here, it's just going to create a mess of my truck on the way out. But it's here to work, not do shows. That is the point of running lorries. So I've just carried out my walk around checks, I've checked my lights, I've checked my tyres, lifted up underneath, listened for any air leaks. Usual one. I always check my fifth wheel in the morning. There we go, I've had it done to me before. People just thinking they're clever and doing something stupid and silly like that just to get at you. But I do check it. Oh, yeah, I got there. Lucky I'm still reasonably skinny. Oh, I mean, Big Sean would have a bit of trouble getting in here, I think. If this is the first time you've came to my channel, welcome. I'm Sandy, flat out, flat broke, and this is my own rig, my truck. I run it, I document it. The ups and downs, the highs and lows. It is a Scania XL, it is a one-off, I like to just say that. You've always got to remember it's a V8, you've got to get the V8 badge in there. You've got to keep telling everyone, you have a V8. I have a V8 truck, that's the point of when, that's the most important thing. If you've got a V8 truck, you must, V8 jackets and V8 tattoos and everything. Now, because I'm all efficient, my coffee's been brewed while I've been out doing my walk around checks. I will then fill out the app, so that keeps it all logged and whatnot. Anything defects, we can take photos of it and then we send that away and we get an email and it keeps it all registered in. People have asked me, I use one called Driver Link. This is what I do, you just click, if it's good, if it's wrong, you hit fail and you can add attachment. Like this one, we lost the wee side rail, so I had to defect it and then go straight for repair, which we got literally within an hour. Jack Spanners was there that day, so just fill it all out. The walk around checks are finished, everything's done. Guys, just a equipment update. I've said it in other videos, but I am going to drifter style out in Ireland, so please come along and see us. This is an indoor show, went to it last year, great truck show, looking forward to it. And in the comments keep asking, yes, I am taking my merchandise, hats, hoodies, and all sticker packs as well, plus the new ones that are coming out, and a special drifter style sticker pack that will be out for the show, limited numbers, so make sure you get there, right? Book your tickets. Only warning light on my dash is my side locker, I need to fix that. Now because it's a wee bit uneven here, I'm just going to raise my suspension a wee bit, put it to setting number 2, because the ground is slightly uneven. Look at this, left-hand drive friendly. Buddy, barrier's not lifted. And I have paid, before anyone says, you better pay. I know, I've paid. Got to get out the drizzly, dreich rain now. Well, that's just the M1. It is a very dreich day. Dreich is Scottish for miserable, if you want to say that, rainy. My mum calls this smeary rain. I call it wet rain. It just soaks you right through. So we are going to get wet today unless this clears up down to Bigglesway. I mean, there's boys keen enough, they're still out fishing. But at the end of the day, you want to be careful in this type of weather, because this is when, just vision's a wee bit poorly. You'll end up getting sudden brake lights and that, so just a wee bit more cautious today. Now, I would have parked at MV at Grantham and saved myself, I know it was only 23 quid last night at that truck stop, which is very fair these days. But I was running out of time. I didn't want to burst my 10-hour drive. I wanted to save that till the end of the week. And I didn't want to go into a 13 because I was having an 11 off, right? A 13 into a 15 to have an 11 off, right? So I cut it short to save those cards for the end of the week. So I got 11 hours off last night. Plus I managed to save one of my extensions, and I managed to save one of my 10s. So, because I was going to be 10 minutes short and I would have burst my cards just to get there.
Gate softwares at haulier services, and our offices are now closed. If you'd like to leave a message, please press 1.
Why are you holding me out? Why? Oh! You little cow! Hate that! That is dangerous. That happens more often than not. She'll do it again. She's slowed down again. Well, nice clean run so far this morning. We should be at Bigglesway within the hour. Now, I've been busy on the phones because I originally had a movement order in for an LH40 to come up the road, but that now has changed and they've asked me to collect a smaller machine, but I can't use the same movement order. But luckily the dimensions come under, I can put it through as a fast track movement order, which is a wee bit more expensive. So sorted all that out. That should be in for 11 o'clock, so it'll be time to load the machine up, the correct moving order in, we'll check it, and off we boost. And emails come in, seen some come up from Euro Auctions. I was quick to snap on to them to price up some jobs because I've got loads sitting down in Doncaster that need to come up, so that'll get us loads down. Nice easy stuff, boom 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 down, and then start to come up, bang bang, that'll do us for the rest of the week. I've got next week to organise, and I've got stuff to do this weekend, so plenty happening. I mean, not everything you see on the camera, I'm always on the phones trying to just sort and suss and correct and argue things out, but touch wood, so far so good today. Be back at Liebherr, there's my phone ringing again. Hello.
Hi darling, how are you?
Not bad, yourself. Stay there 2 seconds. I'm just
not bad.
Booking in here. Let me just see what this. Hold on.
Aye.
Is everything alright? Can I phone you back? Or is that me?
Oh, of course. No, it's just for a chat, that's fine.
Right, no matter. I'll phone you
back.
back. Give me an hour, I'll load this up, right? Cheers. I love coming to Liebherr. I always wanted to do work with Liebherr, and then when I got the opportunity and continue to just get a wee buzz out of it, I love doing what I do. That's what I am collecting there. Make sure my axle is down, because we're not like Sean Thompson who just loads everything with the axle up and the ignition off and have the suspension collapse its arse. We are professionals. First of all, get the legs down. Drop the suspension. Now, because it's a wee bit wider, I'm going to widen the ramps so my back outriggers extend out, so when you're going up the ramp, so the ramp sits here. Just like that. Absolutely stunning, that lorry. Right, my trailer is ready to go, but the machine is not starting, so the engineers just came out to have a look at it. Oh, well, things are not good. We are now been here for over an hour and the machine's still not running. If it doesn't get going soon, I've already started figuring out backup plans. I do know of loads that were available where they still are, so should I phone about them now? But this is transport, I've got to be thinking on my feet, because I've got loads I've committed to up there to come down, and time's starting to push on. And this is not a quick load up the road, this is time consuming. Right, that machine is not going anymore, but we've got a plan B. That was not going, we've got another one. So I was lucky because I did have loads to get out of Cambridge. I could get ones out of Cambridge. I did have stuff in Liverpool as well, which is quite a diversion. Cambridge would have been the easiest, but it would have been a bit of changing plans around to get them. But we'll get this one on and we'll try and get back on track. Right. Away a wee bit. A wee bit. Hey boy, just a wee bit much. Just a wee bit more. Whoop! I should do ya. Oh, that's the rain starting again. Get my rubbers out. Oh, curl this down as much as we can without damaging anything. It's really getting wet now. Just typical that. As soon as you get the machine on, it's time to tie it down, it rains. And I keep thinking, I'll go get my jacket, I'll be quick. I'm soaked now. Right, centre bed hooks. Oh, I love these. Oh, to get the right angle under here, I've got to cross chain them. Just put a bit of rubber in between there. My link and my email and all my stuff's in my description, guys. If you ever want us to move anything, get in contact. It's a struggle because we got that many emails now to try to keep up with it. Oh, nice and tight, solid. Look at that. Remove that. That's bad. That bounces along the road. Always check. Make sure you got no stones in there. Going through someone's windscreen would be a bad day. The other things I've got for my trailer are these. Put these in, I can put I'll show you, these are where my other wide marker boards go. So instead of just using flags, right, I'm not going to put flags this, I used to put flags around here. Put a wide marker board on there as well. See, just like that, and then my plug goes in here. Then my marker lights come on, that turns on the beacon, I stick a beacon on there as well. Now guys, that's how it's meant to be, but this one's not working. And it's not the light, it's obviously whatever. It's obviously what's ever in here. So I'd rather it be up there, but we'll just stick them to the back. So I put these on here, I've got plugs there. Usually this is for long loads, but or just indicate that you're a wee bit wide. There you go. Just like that. Keeps us right. Maybe over. There we go. That is us ready to rock and roll. All flagged up, all marked up. Now I did see Sean Thompson and Big Trucker Sean in the 45 podcast slagging me because I've always got flags and lights and beacons out because oh, Susie's that far over. Sorry, I know you do know how to work in measurements, Sean, okay? Just, that's what Sean thinks that is, right? And, you know, that's why I get all the big loads of the good work because Sean only just gets scrap vans and trucks because, you know, he's not as professional as me. He cuts corners, he has little chains. I've got all the right stuff. I've worked my way to where I've got to be. There we go. How about UTV lights? My beacon up there. I can set it to wherever I want. I love my lights. Right, we're set off. Double check my moving order. Got to see where I've got to go. I've got to come off at Doncaster and areas like that. Just, it's not straight up the A1. I've got to come off that section just because there's roadworks. That's why you've got to remind yourself. So I've just checked all that, set it all in. Let's get going. Settle in nice and steady. Well, it's absolutely torrential, soaking wet weather, but I like it. I tell you why. Because of the extra weight on the tyres, right? That's also why many reasons why you're restricting on speed, right? But one of the ones as well, you'll generate more harder friction with the weight, which will generate heat, and that's when the heat expands, the tyres get hot, and bang, they explode. I've had it before, right? But the wet weather, it keeps a lot cooler, right? And it keeps everything nice and cool, nice and cool. So I quite like this. Cold weather, nice soaking roads will keep everything nice and cool. That's what we like. Quite dip in and get some fuel here at Cody Garth. Right, we've got both tanks filling up. Oh, that's why we check. That's why I've got two on there. That one's fine, but I just slapped that and that's just slipped. Check all my tyres, check everything else. Chains are all good still inside. Sound. Weather's a bit drier as well, so the tyres are a wee bit hot, so I better just keep an eye on them. There you go, that's a solar one. That's twice this week, over 800. I'm not crying, you are. And I've got to pay that next week, and the work I do this week, you just get paid when you can get it in. Usually 30 days, but we get different payment terms, but remember that, we're always, you wouldn't believe the amount of money you can be owed at some points. Oh, lovely quiet roads.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt.
Stop ruining my YouTube video.
Mate, he's already ruined your face, innit?
Sorry, how many subscribers have you got?
Quality, not quantity.
Oh, I've got quality. My subscribers are better than your subscribers, Sean.
Oh,
this has kind of got off a wee bit of piece. In case you haven't noticed, we're getting a wee bit later into the night, guys. Sean Thompson is on the phone. Don't subscribe to his channel. In fact, unsubscribe to his channel. We're going to start that now. Unsubscribe to Sean Thompson.
Right. My daddy buys my subscribers anyway.
Oh, right. I've parked up here at Purdy Lodge. Oh. So what I'm going to do is, because my ramps will not be safe, well, let's say I think they'll be safe here, but it's not exactly like secure parking, I don't think here. I'm going to get the digger bucket and sit it down on the truck, on my ramps. Look at that. There we go, sorted, nice and secure. It's a shame we have to do that to keep our stuff safe and not be nicked. Anyway, see you in the morning. Look at that for a morning coming up. So obviously it's the morning, I have lowered the bucket, I haven't forgot about that, otherwise we'd scalp a bridge and then that would be reputation, life, everything ruined. Removed my neck ramps from under my back axle as well. Carried out a full walk around check as well, the usual script. Check my Carried out a full walk around check, checked my chains, my straps, lights, everything, and my pin. Raging. They're my footprints. I stepped in this. See that type of mud? It's the worst mud. It totally sticks to you. And I've been kicking it off and everything. Look at the state of my truck. Oh, manky. Oh, sunsets. That's the thing about this time of year. The darker nights and darker mornings are starting to settle in, but you still get this slight changeover period where you just get gorgeous mornings like this. This is me coming up onto the east coast. Look at that. You're not going to be able to see on the camera, but that is just sunset. Sunrise on the horizon there. That's just beautiful. Got the A1 to myself. And that's me just coming back into Scotland. There we go. I always think it's nicer here than the M74, M6 side. Are you ready for the full version? We completed it!
Working hard for an honest day's pay, for the things that'll take you away. Got a job from the IRS, better take what you got, better understand. Out on the down, come down to the mile, better make them mislead. Keep them tires burning, think I better put some miles on them. Think I better put the clutch down, better pick up that stock, cause the tax man's never gonna pay me back.
Look at the road, guys! Right, so I'm tipping this machine and then I've got collections to go do to go back down the road and stuff to come back up. Obviously, I'm organising that, I'm phoning, sorting out emails, everything as usual. I've actually just had the next line of sticker packs. If you haven't seen them already, go to the link in my bio, have a look. We're doing Sid Hill. He's my mate, he's got a lovely fleet of lorries, so he is next in line for the sticker packs, which are just taking off. People are asking for their haulage companies we've made, so we are going in deep with that one. Just shows you put passion, dedication, time, effort, and don't cheap out on quality, you will get results. That's my method in everything. Also, the song Taxman is completed. We're just, well, I say it's 99%, we're just doing the mastering. We needed to get a cover made for the single, everything, so that should be out within a week or two. Looking forward to that, and then I'm working on the next songs with Ben and my pals and whatnot. This is all going in the right direction, so we just keep working, grafting, skilling. That's what you got to do. But guys, thank you very much. Remember to drop us a like, subscribe and comment on this video. I do enjoy it. I want to keep pushing my channel, pushing my haulage business, pushing my merchandise, pushing every aspect, because I want to make it. I want nice things. I do have nice things, but I'm working hard for this. Come on! We just rocking up here to Liebherr Bathgate. Oh, look at it. Just talking about today's video sponsor. Again, Holy, always backing my channel with another sponsor, and this time they've got a limited edition special SpongeBob SquarePants iced tea. I don't know why, but my algorithm lately is bringing nothing but SpongeBob SquarePants up lately. The Holy range between their energy, the hydration and their iced teas. Their iced teas have always been my favourite, so I'm so glad they're asking me to try this limited edition one. I've not even tried this one, so look, that's not even opened yet. I haven't seen Holy before. You just add a scoop to the flavour you like. I'm just going to add one, a wee bit actually, well, a wee bit extra flavour, right? And when you do buy a box or a package from them, you get your bottles. They actually have limited edition bottles for this run, okay? Then you just add your water, fill this up to about 500ml, and you shake it up. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. As poor as his yellow. Something is he. SpongeBob SquarePants. I do want to take this time to thank Holly for always weekly support of my channel. Really do appreciate it, and I do love their products. My old man Toad is obsessed with them. Every time a box comes in, I don't get a chance to look at it. He takes it away. Smells lovely. Oh, that smells really nice. Guys, honest to God, I'm not even joking, that slaps. That is, aha! Patrick Star. Little. Guys, use my discount code on the screen now, right? I will use the link in my bio. Go get yourself some Holy. Get one of their many packages and limited editions available, and as always, Thank you very much, Holly, for sponsoring my video. Whooshed. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay out parked outside because I'm just going to get all my flags off. I'm going to just put all my marker boards in and whatnot so we get in and get tipped pretty quick instead of just parking in the middle of the yard just in case someone else comes along to get loaded or tipped and I'm not taking up space. What are you up to today?
Having to walk out of there, mate, get my head and get my bearings, frightening, how's things?
Get yourself?
Yeah, I'm good, my man, I'm good.
Oh, bad. That's the thing with all these bits. Putting them up, taking them away, does keep it right, but aye, a bit of time consumed putting everything away properly. But you look better, you look cool going down the road, but it's all this bugger around, but it is relatively easy and I've always wanted these. And they slide in there, I'm not gonna lie, okay? See the marker boards on my Nooteboom. Things like this annoy me. Why Nooteboom? Sorry, I'm gonna have a dig here, make an amazing trail like this, and then see when it comes to like your plug here, where do I put this when I put it away? Because this one, I just leave it plugged in, right? But even then, this one, what do I do with it? Just, like right there, I'm just wrapping it around there. But why can't you just have like, I don't know, a wee holder there? Like, why am I doing this? I'm going to make myself something, or if somebody in the comments or somebody wants to DM me with something they actually make, because then my pins are just exposed, they're just going to get full of water, and I want to make something before the winter that I can just go, plug in, keeps it away, keeps it nice and safe, because that just looks untidy as hell, that's stupid. Right, that's me just being reversed in yard, chains off, machine off successfully, truck is absolutely howling and trailer, and I'm going to go around to Bathgate Truck Wash, hopefully there's not a big queue, get it in washed. Oh, that's actually, I mean, I need a new binder, that's got a wee bit of a twist on it. I'm actually going to be phoning up safety lifting to get new binders and ratchet straps and a few other things. Just haven't had the time to get in. I'm going to need to order some stuff up. Oh. Tell you what, don't need testosterone, Jags. Oh, tell you what, see what I'm doing this kind of grass, my testosterone gets high, and I can't wait to get home to my missus. Bit of hard day's grafting, dirty hands, clean money. Ready? Let's go. Oh, alloy ramps. Right, so this is the biggest machine I have taken off the back of my new trailer with the alloy ramps. As you can see, I do not have big hydraulic flip toe ramps anymore. And the angle doesn't look that bad in the video, but in real life it is a bit of a steep angle. So it is a wee bit nerve-wracking. I take it a wee bit slower and I change my method how I take it down. Now I use the arm of the digger, I hold and control the weight. Once I get to the pivot point, I start to feel the weight and I just lower myself down with the arm of the digger. I felt this gave me a wee bit more control, to be honest, right? Still felt a wee bit uneasy, but I will get used to this because this is my trailer and this is my setup now. And we got the machine off nice, easily and safety. And then spent 5-10 minutes just tidying up my trailer, putting my outrigger boards away, putting all my chains away, moving my rubber mats back up and getting ready to go to my next job. Right, that is us all packed away. Ooh, job finished complete, but my truck is howling. Look at the state of her. So I found out where we're going. Right, so usually I tip Liebherr if I've got time, which I've got a wee bit of time. I'll go around and see my mates. I go around the best truck wash in Scotland, if not the UK, but that's just my opinion. That wasn't too bad. That took me 40 minutes to get. Sometimes I can do it quicker, sometimes longer. I was chatting a wee bit there, but more importantly, it was done safe. Catch that back in. Still everything I need in my diary. Remember the stickers, guys. Oh, we're nearly there. Oh. Here you go. Whitehill Industrial Estate, Archie Johnson's Yard, they accept Snap. Bathgate Truck Wash. Raise all the suspension up so they get right underneath. That says, look at this, just everything all over it, howling. That says, right behind the spray suspension, everything. All your pre-wash. You can put on your Snap account as well. Auto Perfect products. Bathgate Truck Wash. Not only did they leave an incredible job with you, and sure you will see the result. The boys are brand new. Jimmy's actually on holiday, so I hope he's enjoyed himself. He deserves a wee break. But the boys here are absolutely brand new, gentlemen, friendly as always, and that's what's really important. There she is, back to her former glory. Look at that. Look at this. Right guys, I'm going to end this video here. Thanks very much for watching. I've got to get all my next jobs that are booked in. Some good stuff coming up. Remember to subscribe. Remember to hit the merch store. Have a look what we've got in there and the sticker packs. And as always, like, comment, share. Appreciate it. And as always, flat out, flat broke. Oosh.